Hello everyone, in this video we are going to know how to get a free 107 OVR players in just 5 minutes with a very cheap price on FC Mobile. Moreover, we are also going through these topics. 1. 3 awesome updates in FC Mobile. 2. How to easily get 107 OVR players in just 5 minutes. Before we begin, we have completed the half milestone of 50,000 subscribers, and once we reach 50,000 subscribers, I will do one of my subscriber account upgrades. Also, bros, if you don't want to miss amazing contents like this, then make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon. First, let's go with point 1. 3 awesome updates coming in FC Mobile. The first awesome update that we have is regarding security or hackers. It has both good and bad news. First, let me say bad news. And the bad news is, EA started working on VSA mode hackers at first, rather than H2H. So, you are going to face hackers still head-to-head, where in the VSA they recently said in the live stream that they are working on fixing security, which definitely means they are working on improving the anti-cheat system. You might wonder what anti-cheat system actually is, and is there actually anti-cheat system in FC Mobile? So, yeah, on the last update, January 9th, which is also winter update EA, introduced anti-cheat system only in VSA mode, and anti-cheat system means it's such a system which helps to detect the hackers who are trying to bypass the security and make some changes in the EA server. So now they are working on the security updates too, which will help to ban hackers. But you guys don't have to worry, it will take some time, but EA will definitely work on H2H security updates and anti-cheat development. That might take someone to 4 months in the rough figure. Anyway, I am really happy to see that EA is actually trying to bring a lot of new things into the game. So, that's great. Now, another update we have is, in the TOTY event nominee chapter this week, we have nominee A unlocked, and another week, the nominee B will unlock, where after 2 weeks, nominee C will unlock. So, the important update here is, nominee A has this type of tokens grinding format, and the reward format is different. And if you don't know, you can judge nominee A, B, and C with the other event weekly milestone. For example, in the Winter Wonders event, you can find out the main chapter where we have 5 weeks and the grinding and tokens getting format is copycat. But from TOTY, all the nominees will have different formats of grinding and rewards will also change. So I think that's a big W. Next update is, we can also use Lunar New Year players for the TOTY Shard Exchange. The thing is, Lunar New Year didn't came as a side event. It got merged and came with TOTY, so you can get Lunar New Year and TOTY players in the TOTY pack. Also, the Lunar New Year players are with a maximum 105 rating. Now let's move to point 2. How to easily get 107 OVR players in just 5 minutes. Before applying the trick, I strongly recommend watching the full video because not understanding concepts can give heavy loss. So bros, right now the TOTY event has a lot of changes in the shard system, and this is the section from where you can literally get very high OVR players. If you observe the exchange store of the shard then, the 2 new OVR players are also added, which are 106 and 107. Here you can see I have listed the amount of the shard that each and every OVR player gives. To be honest, EA made it a bit hard for us to collect the shard tokens because even 102 OVR players who are easily packable from the 3000 gems pack gives only 10 tokens. 103 is giving just 30 tokens. 104 gives only 60 tokens. 105 to 107 is a bit hard to pack. Anyway, the thing that EA did nicely in this event is, they are giving free 50 shards from the Star Pass grinding for the F2P users, along with 150 shards from the Road to Icon grinds. But both of those things take time, and you have to grind. And from that grinding process also, you can get 1 to 2 times 107 OVR players. If you follow the method that I have given in the TOTY event guide, you can check that video in my main channel. Anyway, since our main focus in this video is to get 107 under 5 minutes, let's discuss it. So, as you all know well that the tokens that's given by the shards are decreased right now, most possibly the method I used might flop. Still, let me do good analysis and give you some tips so that you can get 107 OVR players very quickly. First thing is, the 107 OVR players are only 2 in the market right now, and they are Ronaldinho and Thuram. These were only the 107th OVR players. Now, first, I calculated what's the minimum cost of all the 98 to 105 OVR players in the market, and I have listed the minimum price. I observed the price of 98 to 105 OVR players in the market before 8 hours, and found that after 8 hours, you can see here, the price literally decreased in many of OVR. In the case of 101 to 105 OVR players, the supply is high, so they can still decrease. Anyway, if we purchase tradable players from the market, and try to perform shard exchange, then purchasing 100 OVR players costs less shards. You can see literally one shard costs 3.1 million coins, where after 8 hours it decreased to 2.9 million. The cost per shard is too high in the Toady event because in past events it used to cost only 1 to 2 million coins. Anyway, this tells that shard costs are too high these days, but still there is some measures you can use to bypass it. Next, I have calculated how much cost it will take to get 1,000 shards if I purchase 100 rating players and perform shard exchange, because 100 is cheap for purchasing and performing on exchange. So, the table says, I need to buy this many players, and it will cost me this much coins. The analysis has before 8 hours value, and after 8 hours value, which tolls when the event gets old, the cost will be much cheaper as every OVR players falls on price. Anyway, the cost you are seeing is too high for forking untradeable players, but still we can definitely decrease those coins to 2 billion. Anyway, here I have also collected costs for 750, 650, 600, 300, and 200 shards, and the costs were a little high. Now this method is not 100% effective and may not work on some OVR players, but still the market price of tradable Ronaldinho right now is around 3.6 billion and it just costs 2.9 billion trying this method. In case if I try out a lot of 2.5k gems, then that's going to help me collect some fodder, so yeah, I can even reduce the cost of the coins. Definitely you should do it, because for one tradable player, it's really not worthy to waste 75% of the price compared to their tradable version, so I will not suggest you purchase whole 1,000 tokens, because that will be costly to purchase through the coins only. Today, I opened 2.5k gems around 20 times, and you can see here, I have tons of players, which can easily give me around 300 to 350 shards. Now, I just need around 650 tokens, and 650 tokens needs only 1.8 billion coins. So, you can see the price is reduced a lot. This idea is a bit ineffective in case you are using it directly to purchase whole 1,000 tokens, but you can make a combination of coins and gems that you collected for Totai in the past 1 month. Like that you can easily get any OVR player in a short period of time, and right now, this is the fastest way to get any OVR player under 5 minutes with F2P method, literally. Even with the P2W method, EA really doesn't give 107 that easily. But I am suggesting to you, this trick is going to be amazing if the expensive players such as R9 gullet come. Also, in the upcoming week, this trick will be stable and it will be much more effective plus cheaper as that time. The price of players will get stable plus cheaper and cost will be cheap. Anyway, make sure to be aware you can't sell untradable, so choose player which you think can be used for over 2 to 3 months in a row, as once you purchase players on that expensive way, you will definitely rank up, and if you are not using player for long time, that's L. The best suggestion I am giving is try this method only if you badly want the player instantly, otherwise, for short-term purpose, this trick fails. Also recently, EA has launched this scouting camp mode, and you can literally test out any types of players you want. So before purchasing any players first, make sure you have used that players from this section, do enough test, and then only if you think the players can be good for you, you can claim him through shard. For me, I will collect around 600 to 800 more shards, and I am also wasting some coins if someone good OVR comes on another week. And please make sure to always remember to calculate before trying this trick. So, believers, I hope the video was helpful to you bros. That's all for now, and subscribe plus like for more like this. I will meet you with another one. Till then, bye-bye everyone.